off the reverb. I said go live, and I meant it.
All
I meant it.
You meant it. Let's see here. Let's get ourselves in tune, shall
Hello,
we?
world. Hello, world.
Hello, Internet.
Special hello to Terry Woodburn. Convalescing.
Convalescing.
We just saw that was happening. So, happy convalescence to you, Terry Woodburn.
Well, let me fix my audience here.
What are you doing? Oh.
It did that thing again where it was like only for me.
No.
That's not what we wanted to do.
Yeah, no, you've had enough of you. Let the other people have some of you.
Oh, everybody's here. Look at
Howard, Dan, Rock and Rollin' is here.
that. All right.
He's here live and in person this time.
Excellent. I'm tuning up.
Moving a little slow here today.
I am happy to be here. It has been a day already. Holy smokes.
Already had a day. And it's only 3 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
You still, what? You go to bed at 8, right? So you still got 5 more hours to
No,
go.
I don't go to bed at 8. Why does my head look square? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. How's everybody out there doing?
Yeah, how's everyone doing? Where are you tuning in from?
Vicky and Owen are in California.
Aw.
Ohio. Mark Hardy's here.
Hey, Mark.
Of course, Terry Woodburn's out there in Oregon.
Convalescing.
You all good there?
I think so.
Yeah, everything
Hey,
working?
Fran is here. Nice to see you, Fran.
All right, Dennis from Chicopee.
Hey, Dennis. Thanks for tuning in. Chicopee.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm very excited.
Are you?
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why.
Because as you know, Tracy, I had cataract surgery on one of my eyes about 6 weeks ago, and so I haven't been able to. I basically one eye was completely blurry for the last 6 weeks. It was already blurry before I had the surgery, and then it was like I had the complete wrong prescription because they can't give you a new prescription until they make sure it's healed. So it finally healed. Ordered some glasses. Took a couple weeks, and so I've had them for a few days. And I got to tell you, I'm surprised that they let me drive. That's how bad the vision was. It's so good now. So good now. And why I'm really bringing it up is because actually for the last couple of years when I'm singing and I'm looking down at some lyrics because of how I have to get set up, my left eye was always the one that was looking at the paper, and it's been blurry. I have not been able to see it because the microphone gets in the way of this eye.
Yeah.
But I can see perfectly clear today.
Yay.
I'm so excited. This is the first time this has come up since I sang, so.
It makes all the difference, doesn't it?
I'm telling you. I'm
It's like-
surprised. Is anybody still listening, or did we lose everybody?
No, well,
No, it's very exciting.
I got new glasses too.
Yes, you
And
do.
I'm living the dream. My red glasses that I always wanted, but I hadn't had new glasses for years. I don't know, 4 years, maybe longer. And so, yeah, I'm experiencing the revelation that is like an updated prescription.
That's pretty amazing. It's
So
amazing what you
ridiculous.
can get used to.
Oh my God. Same thing. I'm like, how was I even driving before this? How was I even alive? I knew I was frustrated most of the time and just like feeling peevish, but I don't know.
Well, now everything's okay.
Everything's okay again.
Although you had a bad day.
Well, not a bad day, just ugh.
Frustrating.
Yeah. We may or may not discuss it.
Okay.
But
Well, let's play a song.
let's play a song. Music always makes us feel better, doesn't it? That's why we're all here. All right, give me some sauce. That's what really
sauce.
makes.
All right, here we go, and
There
we're
we
off.
go. He had a blue wing tattooed on his shoulder. Well, it might have been a bluebird, I don't know. But he gets stone drunk, talks about Alaska. Yeah, the salmon boats and 40 great blues singer, and winging a well he wrote him up a song. Said it's dark in here, I can't see the sky. Better look at this blue wing and I close my eyes and I fly away beyond these walls, up above the clouds where the rain don't fall on a poor man's street. Really? Well, what happens next?
He's in prison.
In my mind, he drank his way to LA, but that's at the end when he dies. And he drank his way to LA. Short story today, that's where he died. Nobody knew his Christian name, and there was no one there to cry. But I dreamt there was a funeral, a preacher in a cheap pine box. And halfway through the service, that blue wing began to talk. He said, it's dark in here, I can't see the sky. Better look at this blue wing and I close my eyes and I fly away beyond these walls, up above the clouds where the rain don't fall on a poor man's street, on a poor man's street, on a poor man's street. Lynn's got my back. Well, they paroled Blue Wing in August of 1963. And he moved north picking apples to the town of Wenatchee. And where the winter finally caught him in a rundown trailer park on the south side of Seattle, where the days grow gray and dark. Well, he drank and he dreamt of visions where the salmon still ran free, and his father's fathers crossed that wide and wild old Bering Sea. And the land belonged to everyone, and there were old songs he yet to sing. Now it's narrowed down to a cheap hotel and a tattooed prison wing. It's dark in here, everybody now. I can't see the sky. Better look at this blue wing and I close my eyes and I fly away beyond these walls, up above the clouds where the rain don't fall on a poor man's street. Well, he drank his way to LA,
You're doing it.
and that's where he died. Nobody knew his Christian name, and there was no one there to cry. But I dreamt there was a funeral, a preacher and a cheap pine box. And halfway through the service, that blue wing began to talk. He said, it's dark in here, I can't see the sky. Better look at this blue wing and I close my eyes Don't tell Tom Russell we did that to his
boy.
song. That's what you call the extended remix.
The extended remix.
That's the version with the spoiler alert right in the middle of it. Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, if they're singing along and then we mess up, that's the downside to live streaming. We can't hear you.
Yeah, right.
But we can hear you. We heard you through the chat.
They paroled Blue Wing.
I know. It's all good, right? It's all
Yeah.
good. Who wants to do it the same and right every time? I mean, that's boring. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is our live stream, number 59. Did you think we were going to be doing 59 in a row? If you know, on day one, we would have been like, if someone would have said, I bet you're going to do 59 of these shows, we would have been like, probably not. It sounds like a lot.
It was a lot.
But here we are,
was
almost
a
5
lot.
years later.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm glad.
I don't even
It's
know
been
what to
fun.
say about it at this point.
59.
Yeah.
We should do something special for 60. That's the 5-year mark.
We should dance a jig.
We should do a little jig.
Well, let's play a song. My other news is I'm getting over a cold, so.
You can probably hear it.
Yeah, my sexy little voice.
Well, in the coughing right in the middle.
Yeah, I know. I
middle of
couldn't.
the song.
I was not ready for that. But we'll see how we do. How about some John Prine? Let's do a little John Prine.
Ah.
I'm doing all sort of slow country ones today. Yeah, I saw some people said it sounded okay. I guess we'd know if it didn't. So
They would tell us. They would
let us
definitely
know.
tell us.
Bob Cole.
Hello, Bob. Nice to have you here with us.
We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. Still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. But old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits in the stairs to the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. And someday I'll call up Rudy. We work together at the factory. What could I say if he asked what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. But old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just pass them by and stay as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. But old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Yeah, that's a winner.
That is a beautiful one. I love that one. Oh. Flamboyant is what we call that.
It's so much better, though. That's the thing.
Well, it's moving through. Like everything. Moving on through.
Moving on through. Maybe we should put up a banner or something.
A banner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy idea.
There's our tip jar, everybody. We never charge to watch the show, but if you're enjoying it, you can like the show or the broadcast. You can share it. You can tip. You can do 1, 2, or all 3 things.
Or if you're Terry Woodburn, you can just lie there and just relax.
Or you can just relax.
Just heal up.
Just take a load off. Maybe that's what you need today. We're here for you. Aren't we, Jimmy?
Yes, yes, ma'am. We're here. It's a service we're providing.
Well, and it's a service you all are providing too, because if I didn't have a reason to be here and play music today, I would probably be a ball of fury right now.
Ball of fury.
Great balls of fury.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's going on. Just briefly.
Oh, God, here we go.
No, just briefly. So I found a kitten. I found a kitten in November. Found him in the neighborhood. There's a little baby boy.
No, I won't do it.
He's out crying. 6:30 in the morning. It's freezing outside. I'm like, what is this kitten doing around? I look around. I check in with the neighbors. He doesn't belong to anybody, or if he does, nobody's claiming him. And so I take him home. He's obviously got issues, so we get him defleed, we get him dewormed, get him his shots and everything like that. But then he's got this belly on him. His belly is just huge. I thought after the worms thing was done, that his belly would go down. These kittens get swollen when they have belly full of worms, and it didn't. I took him to the vet. We x-rayed him. And it turns out his bladder, which is supposed to be like the size of a grape, is the size of my hand. This tiny kitten has a bladder that's taking up almost all of the inside of his body. So we've been dealing with that. This kitten's name is Mr. Brown, and he is quite the gentleman. He's quite the ladies' man. He's a little Casanova is what he is. Very charming, very sweet. Pickles is not a fan. She's a fan of his food, but she's not a fan of him so much. But they're figuring it out. But anyway, so my vet got nervous about the big bladder, And so he sent me off to a specialist. And so I went to the specialist today, and it was just like, well, you know, a specialist. It starts with an S, which you could just replace a $sign right there. And so we took him, and it was nothing, you know, we're going to try another drug to help his little bladder contract more so that he pees more than once a day. But yeah, so it was just a lot. It's a lot. And then I bring poor Mr. Brown home. He's been through ultrasound. He's had his blood taken. He's had his belly shaved. He's had all people poking and prodding. And I let him out of his cage, and like Pickles, like instantly. And I'm like, could you please just leave him alone? He's had a hard morning. So there's a little stress in the Grammar household today. But
I'm sorry.
But Mr. Brown, he's the cutest. At some point, I will be sure to bring a picture and flash it up on the screen so you all can see how cute he is.
That's going to be a fun day when that happens.
You can't wait.
I can't wait.
No, he is. He's adorable.
Yeah,
he's worth
he's
every
cute.
penny, but
He's
it's
cute.
just like, whoa. So, that's what's going on. I feel better having said it.
Threw you for a loop, but now you're regaining. Are you going?
I'm going. We'll wait for you.
Jesus, sorry.
Lonesome stranger, won't you share my bed? The sidewalk siren at the bus stop said, love is a tear in a salty bay, and it's hard to make it in this world today. Love is a river, but the river run dry, and the clouds blow bitter in a boneyard sky. Flesh dries up and it burns away, and you can't remember where your heart once lay, and it's hard to make it in this world today. Dandy Dawn, he's a velvet hand, he's my silent partner, he's the inside man. Holds me shaking through the shotgun dawn, and he keeps me walking down this road I'm on. Keeps me running when he calls my name. He shines the light, but he kills the flame. Stones me simple when I try to speak, and he bruised my face, but he kissed my cheek, and it's hard to make it when you get this weak. Spread my wings like a red-ass robin at the gates of spring. Rise up singing on a cyclone wind till the walls of this city come tumbling in. Walls of this city come tumbling and rumbling around my head like an old man stumbling. I don't care if the mountains fall. There's a little blue egg in the middle of the soul, and it's hard to make it when you feel so small. Bus pulled up and I climbed inside. I sat in the window and I waved goodbye. She stood staring at the blue machine, singing nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody cares and nobody knows. Only weeds remember where your headstone grows. And it's dust to ashes and wings to clay. And I check my wallet as we pull away, 'cause it's hard to make it in this world today.
Classic. classic.
That's an old Dave Carter song on the Flower of Avalon album. I should say, I realize that story might have felt a little incomplete. Mr. Brown is fine. He's a happy, frisky, fun-loving little guy. He just has a big bladder. So,
Well, and they're a little worried about him.
well, the concern is if you have a big bladder like that and you don't pee very often, then you have like stagnant urine in your system and you could get a bunch of UTIs. So that's the concern. We want to keep it moving, is all. But he can live with that. He can live, just fine with a big bladder. I like big bladders.
That is the kid not lie.
I don't know. Now what? Is this a Jim Henry song?
Well, she ain't no senator's daughter. And she ain't no Tennessee belle. And I ain't no one but a lone drifter running the road down to Playa Miguel. I met her out west pumping diesel in a town where the sand meets the sea. She was leather and snaps and an old baseball cap, and she stole a wild heart from me. So take all your debutante princesses fair, splendid in diamonds and pearls. I'd trade them all in for a kiss on the wind from the lips of a gas station girl. Now out on the Michigan freeway, I'm working a steady job there. Pulling a car lot from Detroit to Charlotte. I guess I just lost her somewhere. The midnight through Kansas I whispered her name, spun in a dust devil's world. For no one replied but the moon in my eyes, crying tears for the gas station girl. Somebody send me a tailwind and get me as far as LA with some lines I could use from a honky-tonk blues to keep me from slipping away. The Lord blow me westbound down old 66, out past the end of the world, on a highway that runs through the heart of the sun, to the door of a gas station girl. On a highway that runs through the heart of the sun, to the door of a gas station girl. There you go.
Gas station girl.
Ah, yes.
I'm so sorry, my violin went way out of tune.
Oh, is that what's going on? Well, couldn't tell. Oh, yeah. What happened there?
I don't know, the whole thing. Well, when I took my violin out of the case today, all the strings were down, like loose spaghetti. And I was like, when did this happen? So it just got, I don't know what happened. It got really dry.
Sometimes that happens, you know. Brooks Williams told me one time he took one of his guitars on an airplane, and he forgot to tune the strings down.
Oh.
But he was in some kind of open tuning. But when he got the guitar back and opened it up, it was in a completely different tuning.
And he's like, this will work.
Somebody had just retuned it.
Who?
So baggage guy or something. Somebody.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
That is funny.
Oh. What should we do?
All right, what do you
here?
got?
Oh, well, maybe we do get a little upbeat. What do you think?
Maybe for number 60,
Yeah?
we do all request as much as we can, but not, don't tell us ahead of time. All request on
On the fly?
on the fly. You know, maybe we bring an iPad or something that's got some lyrics. And if we can do it, we can. If we can do the song, it's just a thought.
That could be a train wreck, Jimmy.
I know. Well, it won't be a train wreck because we just won't play songs we don't know.
It could be fun, though. Any song? Like just any song ever?
Yeah. Or maybe
Like a
song
Jimmy Jukebox kind of show?
You've heard any song you've heard us play, maybe, or
Wow.
maybe any of our own songs, maybe, or I don't know.
Wow.
That's sort of a no, that's a request show. Or maybe we attempt any song. We'll attempt.
That's right. We can't play it on instruments. We could probably sing it. Figure out
Or
something.
just sing a verse or something. Anyway, just a thought.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on here?
I think we're doing this one.
All right, ready?
I think so. Can't start, too scared, out of time and unprepared. Could have jumped, but you didn't dare. Afraid to get it wrong. Tongue-tied, tripped again. Nobody's gonna tell you when or if it's right, or what you win, or how to sing your song. No. Chicken child, all but broke. Swear your worries small, though smoke swinging from a scarlet oak. Its ashes out to sea. Bad love, hostile line, something here to redefine. Be forgiven for your crime. Now, babe, just let it be. Yeah. As it all unravels and it all falls down, 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 and a big black gavel judges in your head. Have mercy, 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 mercy now. Bright flash, burning cloud. Here we go again. Right, here we go. Bright flash, burning star. Medicines in mother's jar. Freedom's in a buffet car. Now get up on right words fix the chain. Hook yourself to this refrain. All in sorrow, all in pain. Know that you belong. Yeah. Ooh. 'Cause it all unravels and it all falls down, down, down. And the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now. And it all unravels and it all falls down, down, down. And the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now.
One more. That has a definitive ending.
Wham, wham, wham.
Yeah, what's going on with your lyrics today?
They're in there somewhere.
Keep your guitar.
Oh.
Keep your guitar.
Yes, mercy is the word. You know, I wrote that song. When I was, well, well, I must have written it in 2014, but
That's 10 years ago.
I know, it's a long time ago. But I had trouble on my mind then, not unlike the trouble we have in the world today. It was in kind of in a very sideways way a response to the world.
Trauma response?
Mm-hmm, a little bit, yeah. In addition to being a song about self-criticism.
Well, this song's going to make you feel better. Capo 5 for you.
Capo 5 for me. Okay, I don't know what we're doing.
You're going to
but
get
here
to
we go.
whistle in this one. This is a fun one for you to whistle on. And you got a lick. Because who doesn't want to hear Tracy whistle?
Oh, we'll see if I have my whistler today. Sometimes I don't have it, sometimes I do.
All right, let's see how we do here. Here we go. We'll come a little bit closer and hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. Playing. Let's go out and feel the night. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Oh, when we were strangers, I watched you from afar. getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate and see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. All right. Still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Oh, hang on. Now do it. Nice.
I can't have all the competition from the guitars.
Yeah, right. It's a great tune. It's got a vibe, you know? It's one of those songs.
Yeah.
It's always,
Bum.
you know, it's always brings the vibe with it. Should mention we're doing the Back Porch Festival in
That's
Northampton,
right.
Massachusetts.
What's the date on that?
First
do you know?
weekend, I think it's March 7th. We're doing a whole Neil Young tribute at the Academy of Music.
That's right.
Going to be a big time.
Who's on that one?
Oh, let's see. I don't even
Don't
know.
say all the cool kids, because I'm not there.
I know. That's what I was going
I
to say,
know.
but you're not going to be there.
Ah.
You can't do them all. That's the thing.
Can't do them all. No.
But of course, the Deep River Ramblers will be there. Oh man, I'm spacing out. Who's going to be there? Well, there's a surprise guest who I cannot say who it's going to be. That's the one I'm thinking of, but
Oh, okay. Well,
cannot
don't.
say. Anyway, more on that as it gets a little closer.
Well, that's exciting. That's exciting.
More on that.
Well, what day is it, Jim Henry? What is the date today?
Holy cow! It is the 28th of January today.
I think that calls for a tune.
I think so. Somebody else just pointed that out. Some smart person.
It is so rare that we actually have a gig on the 28th of January, which is the name of one of the tunes that we like to play. So. Hold on. Are you in tune?
Yeah.
Okay, well, give me your.
What's going on with that thing today?
It's not happy.
All right, we got a granddaughter birthday today, 3 years old.
Happy birthday!
And that's granddaughter. That's awesome.
Aw.
What's better than grandkids? Nothing. All right. You're up. You're up.
I know.
You're up, sister.
I know. I'm just gonna switch out the banner. I'm
Switch it up.
switching out the banner in case people don't like to use for tipping. We take paper as well. We send a check along.
Jackson Henry's here.
What?
Jackson Henry's in the house. Says it's weird to hear such good music and then not hear applause afterwards.
Aw.
Guys, you know, he just gets smarter and smarter, that kid.
That's so nice.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you, my boy. He's now in Worcester, so he's
Worcester,
much
Mass.
closer. So I see him. In fact, I saw him this weekend. See him all the time now, which is a real treat.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. What do you got
let's
there?
see.
Something I can play on the mandolin, I hope. Because
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll play this one.
what do you got?
I'll play my song.
Your song.
That song.
Ready?
I didn't want to burn like this, so close to the bone. No muscle left to carry it, this black bag of stones. The August heat, the autumn rain, and winter's face in blue, yeah. These seasons keep their spinning up, but there's no sign of you. There is no sign. Well, Richard says the whippoorwill taught him how to go. I tell him death is just a dream. What do I know? 'Cause it's everything and nothing when the spirit cracks the sky. But flowers fold and go to seed, and no one questions why. So I walk this burden mile of memory with you. The
The fade out.
The fade out. That's right. I love that. I love the I don't know what you call that, the physical fade.
That's what you call it.
Yeah. That's fun. The Verdant Mile there. One of my songs. One of my songs. What do you got, Jimmy? It looks like you might be taking us out. We're at
Well, maybe.
3:55 already.
Holy cow.
That hour just flew past.
Well, I was thinking
What can we tell you? Oh, you know what we need to tell them about?
What?
On February 8th, if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
anywhere in the Boston area, I guess it's kind of Boston area, right? We're going to be
South,
in
yeah, south of Boston.
south of Boston. We're going to be in Franklin, Massachusetts at the Circle of Friends Coffee House. This is one of our favorite coffee houses.
It's a great venue.
One of our favorite ones in New England. It's got great sound. It's a nice big room. We always have a great time there.
Yummy snacks.
Yummy snacks. Well, there's almost always yummy snacks at a church coffee house. But yeah, so February 8th, I believe it's a 7:30 show.
I think so. It's a Saturday.
So
I'm pretty
Circle of
sure.
Friends, look up circlefolk.org to get tickets for that. February 8th.
That'll be
We'll
good.
be there. That'll be a fun night. Duo show.
And I should mention, as you did, you mentioned in your newsletter today that I've got some holes in my teaching roster.
You do. He has some availability in his teaching roster, and he is taking students.
Taking students, I got a couple from your newsletter today.
Now tell me
Sign up.
this.
What?
Would you be willing to just, if someone had questions about gear or taking care of their guitar or how to change string, a little one-off.
Sure.
Would you
I'll-
do a one-off?
I'll answer. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Would
No,
you do like a one-off appointment with someone?
Yeah.
You book-
Even just a one-off lesson or a one-off, talk about something else if you want.
Yeah, like if somebody's having trouble, like they're teaching themselves a song, or what about songwriting? You coach songwriting?
I could do that too, I suppose.
Wow, people. This is
It's
a
all-
deep resource here. You'd be a fool not to sign up
my
right now.
God.
Jim@jimhenry.net is how you get in touch. Do it before the spaces fill up, I'm telling you.
Yeah, hang on, let me get your commission here.
That'll be a
Pocket.
quarter.
Yeah, no, it'd be great to hear from you if you're interested in lessons or whatever. And I know, I get a lot of adults who feel like they have to, they feel bad if they only take one or two lessons. But, that's how it is. You're an adult. You got stuff to do.
I believe some of the people who come to our live streams take lessons from you, don't they? Don't you have a couple
Absolutely.
students?
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe they can provide a testimonial.
So, well, I was going to play this one, but maybe this is the wrong one to end on. What do you think?
No, it's totally your call. If you want to play that, if you're feeling it, then we should play it.
Well, I love the song.
Well,
All right, let's just
then
play it.
sing it. Then
And
don't-
Slade Cleaves.
Don't hesitate. I know we haven't been
And
we
we-
haven't
we
been
can-
in Slade mode for a while.
I know.
So
And we can play something else to finish up, too.
I'm gonna put the other banner on.
That would have been a problem. Ooh, I'll play it fast. It's a long song.
You don't have to play it fast. Oh, jeez. Just play it the way you like it. Enjoy yourself, Jim Henry.
All right, here we go. In the melting snows of Ontario, where the wind will make you shiver, it was the month of May up in Georgian Bay near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and coyotes howl. You can hear the ospreys scream. Back in '99, we were cutting pine, sending it down the stream. Now young Sandy Gray came from Go Home Bay all the way from PEI, where the weather's rough and it makes you tough and no man's afraid to die. Sandy came a smiling, 30,000 Islands was the place to claim his glory. But now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on, and this is Sandy's story. Now Sandy Gray was boss of the men who tossed the trees onto the shore. They'd come and go till they'd built a flow 100,000 logs or more. Then he'd ride 'em down to Severn Sound to cut 'em up in the mills for timber. and the ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. Now one Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came in with the TV on his shoulder. It was a thunder crack when he dropped his axe, and the room got a little bit colder. Said, come on, all you, we got work to do. We gotta give her all we can give her. There's a jam of logs at the little jaw near the mouth of the Musquash River. There was no time to pray on this Lord's Day. They were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in a troubled sky, and they'd set about their business. They poked with the poles and ran with the rolls and tried to stay on their feet. Well, every trick they tried, one man cried, this log jam's got us beat. But Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell. Now every one of the men did the work of 10, and Sandy scrambled up to the top. He's working like a dog, heaving 30-foot logs, and it looked like he'd never stop. Well, they struggled on, these men so strong, till the jam began to sway. Then they dove for cover to the banks of the river, all except the Sandy Gray. Now with thoughts of death they held their breath, and they saw their friend go down. And they all knew in a second or two he'd be crushed and frozen and drowned. Well, they saw him fall and they heard him call just once, and then it was over. Young Sandy Gray gave his life that day near the mouth of the Musquash River. But Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell. Well, it's the giant's tomb, there's plenty of room, there's no fences and no walls. And if you listen close, you'll hear it goes down by Sandy Gray Falls. Through the tops of the trees, you'll hear in the breeze the echoes of a mighty yell. Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell. Ah, but Sandy Gray lives on today. He let out a mighty yell. Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell. What are you going to do? Breakfast in Hell. Love that song. Love playing that song.
Such a good one.
Should we end on a different one? Do you want to play
Such
something?
a good
else?
one?
No, is that a good one? All right, fine. Fine, nothing wrong with that.
These guys will sit here all afternoon if we keep playing. So
well,
totally,
I feel like we're interrupting the workflow of the nation.
No. That's funny, Jim Henry. How many people are watching? 73 people. No, I don't think we're in.
This is going to be a work stoppage. All right, well, that's fine. That's a fine show. Put a period on it.
All right, so we'll do it again in February, number 60.
Number 60. There may be something special. There may not.
Special.
We don't know.
No, we should do something special. I miss when we used to do themes. We should do a theme.
Could do a theme. And we're thinking about recording these shows too, just to see maybe we'll get something good.
Maybe we'll catch some magic.
You never know.
You never know.
So, okay.
All right,
That's
friends.
it?
Well, if you're in the south of Boston, come see us on February 8th at Circle of Friends Coffee House. If you're a guitar player and you need some advice, then be sure to write to Jim Henry at jim@jimhenry.net to be a student.
And we'll hook you up.
And what else? Take care of your kitties.
Yeah.
And take care of each other and take care of yourselves. These are strange times.
And take care of somebody else too while you're at it.
Yes, and we will see you next time. All right, friends. Be well.